Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sublime Sims, also known as Soft Girl Gaming, and I'm back with another episode of the Boba Tales Legacy Challenge. Today is a much anticipated episode because Indy will be giving birth at some point today. She's currently in her third trimester, but Keith has invited her on a dinner date. They decided to go to her old restaurant and see how things are going. So let's go ahead and get into some gameplay. I haven't had them order yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick some dishes for them. Let's go ahead and order for the table. And you guys, Indy is glowing. She looks so good pregnant. I'm almost a little sad that I only rolled for her to have one child. I was also really wanting to do a baby shower, but I just felt like it was like a little too much going on since she is going to be moving right after the baby is born. So no baby shower, unfortunately, but I will make sure to go all out for her first birthday party with the new baby. So I think I want her to have a lobster roll, and then for him, maybe we'll just get him, actually, let's just get him the same thing. Okay, they can both have a lobster roll with tea. And y'all, I think Dawn is their server, which makes things even more interesting considering that's her ex. Like, I hope that he wouldn't take this as her kind of like rubbing it in his face that she has moved on. And not just moved on like with a new boyfriend, but she's literally pregnant and about to move to his hometown. So that's a little complicated, but it looks like he's being a great sport about it. He's been nice so far, and no one has tried to flirt autonomously, which is great for us. Now, while they're waiting on the food to come out, I did want to touch on one more thing that I feel like is important. In the last episode, I mentioned that Indy would be getting her own house in Chestnut Ridge and not moving into Keith's home. So I had mentioned previously that Keith inherited his house through his family. So I decided that his sister should move in with her family so that it still belongs to their family, but we're not playing in some huge house because, again, this is a legacy challenge. So I don't want her to I don't want her to have an unfair advantage with money. So the house that she's getting is 87,000 Somalians. So she'll have a couple thousand left after she buys it. And I feel like that's a little more realistic. So their food is taking forever, and Don just dropped their order. Like, he finally brought it out and then just dropped it. So I have a feeling they're about to be here for a hot minute waiting on the rest of their food to come out. So in the meantime, I'm just going to have them talk a little bit. I think they should have a deep conversation about how they feel about this being one of the last days of it being just them two. Their relationship did progress pretty quickly. Even with me playing off camera, I didn't really fast track things until the end. So I feel like they have a lot of big changes in not a lot of time. I do want to ask him if he is satisfied. And I can't remember if I gave him like turn-ons and turn-offs, but I am going to ask if he's attracted to her. He is feeling very satisfied. Yeah, I didn't give him any because he said, I don't think anything is wrong with you at least. And they say that if you don't assign them anything. She does really have to go. Oh, wait. I love this, especially if they're about to start their journey as parents. I think this is cute. Let me have her run and use the bathroom because we definitely don't need her having an accident on her date. Oh, she's like, lady, don't you see I'm in here? Their food just came out, and for some reason they will not sit down and eat. So yeah, I'm just going to let them stand, I guess. But I did want to have them come over. I think it would be cute if they do a little slow dance together. So let me have her do one with Keith to kind of conclude their date night. Now, why are they going to the front? Y'all, why are they going on a hike just to, all right, maybe they just wanted some privacy, but that's okay, it's still cute. Okay, look at them pulling out. Now, why is she twirling him? I really wish the game would recognize like who is who, because this would have been a lot cuter if he was like spinning and dipping her. But it's okay. We're going to let it slide. It is 1:40 in the morning though, so once they're done dancing, I'm just going to have her go to sleep for the night, and hopefully she goes into labor soon.
Ooh, oh, Nibana. Oh.
Fee! Bluffy!
Shuhaza Bwaf. Revuda, maybe. Fenoi kid up.
Okay, so it's been about a day or two since Indy gave birth, and this is her new home in Chestnut Ridge. So she just moved her new little family into her house. I didn't have to cheat any of her money or anything. I think this house was about 80,000 Somalians, and it has plenty of room for her to have some animals and also practice nectar making and gardening. Now, there was a bit of a shock because Indy actually ended up having twins. Again, I didn't do anything to influence her pregnancy at all. So this is just game generated. And I know that I only rolled for her to have one baby, but like, I don't know. I feel so bad just deleting one. So we're going to keep both of them since, again, it was game generated. I feel like it's fine. But obviously she won't get pregnant anymore so that we can stick to the rules for the challenge. So she ended up having 2 boys. I decided to name them after water because the next generation is going to be blue. So we have Brooks and Rain, and they are so cute, y'all. I even put them in these little horse onesies, and I am obsessed. Like, they're so cute. So my plan is to age her up soon since the game did give her a little more time during her pregnancy. So I'm going to age her up soon, but I'm just waiting until I get some pictures done with like her and Keith and also the new babies. But for now, I'm going to have her go ahead and wake up because the kids are hungry. She's about to be hungry. And y'all, having twins in this game is literally no joke. Okay, it looks like Rain is up. He's about to use his diaper, but I think, yeah, he's also pretty hungry. So I'm going to have her just take care of both of their needs. Oh, I can't believe Indy is in her mom era. Like, who would have thought? She's so cute. Okay, after she feeds Rain, I think I'm going to just have him use his diaper so we can go ahead and get his diaper change out of the way. It looks like Brooks is also awake, and before I forget, actually, they need a thermostat bad in this house because I forgot that the winters in Chestnut Ridge are pretty harsh. So let me go ahead and grab that. Oh, not the fire alarm. And then while she's taking care of their needs, I'm also going to give you guys a house tour because this is not my build. This is by a different creator. So I'm going to be sure to put it in the description per usual for you guys. But let me just go ahead and cue for her to do a few things so that by the time I'm done with the tour, the kids should both be fine. Okay, so this is the front of the actual house. This house does come with a barn and like a big front yard. So when you walk in, it's pretty open concept with the living space. I did try to stay with the brown and white color scheme, but this house did come furnished, so I pretty much just changed out the swatches for anything that didn't match. So this is the living room, and there's also a back door right there. And then over here, we've got just like a little entryway and dining area. There is also a half bath down here for guests. It's super cute. And again, I did make it brown and white to fit. Over here, we've got the kitchen. I think it's the perfect size. And I also feel like this house is the perfect size because I did pick this when I thought she was only going to have one child. But honestly, I think even with 2, especially since they're the same age, I think it will be plenty of room. So when you first come up, the first door right here is going to be the nursery.
Oh, balanev.
I originally had a playmat in here, but it was like not functional for some reason, so I just put it in Indy's inventory and I'll take it out as needed. I also decided to put the cat bowls up here. Then back this way to the left, this is going to be Indy's room. As you can see, her cat scratching up her bed. But this is her room. I think this came out really cute. And then, of course, Keith will be moving in soon, and they'll be sharing this room together. This door right here is the full bathroom for this floor. This is the only full bathroom in the house. So I do think that it might get a little tight once the kids are older, but I'm going to try to make it work. And then last, this is like a spare room for right now, so I just have a little desk and some cat supplies in here. But I'm thinking this might be a kids area when they get older. That is all of the main house. And then over here is the barn. So it just has a few stalls. The house also came with goats and sheep. So she does have a few. I still need to name them. But she's got, I think, 1 goat and 2 sheep, I think. Just kidding, it's 2 goats and 1 sheep. I think that's all of them right there. And then there's a little horse area as well. And then this is covered in snow, but they're gardening patches with the nectar making system. Now that the house tour is out of the way, I've got Indy coming downstairs to make herself some breakfast because she is starving. Brooks is sleeping, but since Rain was still awake, I decided to have him in the back carrier while she's cooking. I also haven't decided which one of them is going to be the heir for the next generation. I need to take another look at the rules to see if there is a way you're supposed to pick them. But if it's up to you, then I think I'll have you guys help me out with picking as they start to age and develop like character traits. But he's so cute, you guys. Like, I wish her hair wasn't in the way so I could show you a better view. But look at him. He's looking pitiful right now because he's sleepy. He's like, this is fun, but like, can you put me in my crib so I can go to sleep? I think they're going to be such a cute family, and I can't wait to start the next generation. I know we still have like a few things to do for Indy, but I don't know. I just can't wait to see what's next. And one thing about her, she's still going to scarf this food down like it's running away from her. Like, even her baby is like, girl, is it really that serious? So both babies are now down in their cribs. So I have Indy going out to the barn to take care of the sheep and goats. Oh, what's Dawn calling for? We'll say yeah. I literally don't ever know who these Sims are anyway. But she's collecting some milk. And then I'm going to have her feed all of them. I know that for the second half of the challenge, she's supposed to make money from nectar making. But I'm wondering, like, does that mean that she literally can't make money at all from anything else? Because, like, usually you can sell like the milk that you get from them and stuff, you can sell all of that stuff. So I'm going to keep it for now and look to see like more closely if there were any rules about that. Because I'm also wondering, like, Keith has a job, so I'm wondering if I should have him quit his job when he moves in so that Indy is the only one making money. Speak of the devil. We're going to tell him that we're with him, but I am not voting for water conservation because it always happens at the worst possible time. Oh, look at Indy in her like farm girl era. This is so cute. All right, and then I think we'll shear this one for wool, the mini sheep. Now my plan was that while the babies are sleeping, I was thinking we can have her try out nectar making for the first time. Because I'm trying to have her be productive while they're doing their daily naps. And hopefully she doesn't get too tired or worn out before she can complete this stuff. Cute. Okay, now that she got all of that from the animals and everyone is taken care of, let's have her come over here. I'm going to purchase a few ingredients like a couple of apples and grapes maybe some strawberries. And then we'll have her craft some nectar. Oh, just kidding. I don't have enough. Let me purchase some more. I'll just get like 10. Maybe 10 of these two. Because she actually made some decent money when she sold her apartment or moved out of her apartment. I think I'll have her make grape. Oh, it's Indy's first time making nectar. I probably should have put her in something that wasn't white pants to be like a little more realistic. But, you know, as long as she can get it done. And look, she's feeling happy from animal bonding. Competent cook. New baby. Should be new babies. I'm still shocked that she had twins. Oh, look, y'all, she has her first visitor. It looks like Aaliyah is here. Oh, let me see the rest of her process. It looks like she's bottling it up now. So now we can age it before she sells it. But let me have her go and invite Aaliyah in. So I am planning, before I forget about this, I'm planning to do a housewarming because she has a lot of neighbors and they're all families. So I think it would be good for her to meet the other people in the neighborhood. And then I think that's how I'm going to have her age up. I don't really want to do like a going out thing or a big party because I feel like she's in the phase of her life where she's kind of settling down, and especially being a new mom, I just don't see her being out all night. So we're going to invite a couple of her friends and then her neighbors to do a little housewarming soon. For now, let's just have her catch up with Aaliyah. And she's going to talk about the snow and how pretty it is here. Maybe she'll gossip about the other parents and tell her like, yeah, I've kind of been hearing about the neighbors and I don't know what I think yet. So I'm going to invite them over to get a better read. Y'all, I didn't know her hygiene was so low. Oh my gosh. Okay, she's going to talk to her a little bit, but she's about to come up here and take a shower. I also need to see, it looks like Rain and Brooks are doing okay for right now, but they are going to need some attention soon. She just took a shower, and now I'm about to have her feed Brooks, and I think when she's done feeding him, it would be cute for her to introduce him to Aaliyah. Maybe she can also give us a little bit of help while she's here. All right, it looks like she's walking him over. This is his very first visitor. Oh, I need a picture of this. This is so cute. And look at him. He looks so happy. Oh, Aaliyah is a natural. All right, while she's holding on to him, let me see what's going on with Rain. Okay, it looks like he's pretty hungry. So I'm going to have her feed him. After she feeds him, I am going to try to have Indy get a nap in, and then we'll invite Keith over for dinner so he can help out a little bit before he officially moves in. Indy's waking up from her nap. It's about 8 o'clock, and both of her babies are going to be sleeping shortly. I'm just waiting for Brooks to fall asleep. So I want to go ahead and have her invite Keith over for the night. Oh no, he's already here somewhere. Oh, look, he's on his horse. Y'all, he looks too good. I can't even lie, especially on his horse. Maybe I'll just add him to a group then. And I can have them meet in her house. But she's going to cook them some dinner. And then when the babies wake up, he can help her. So let's have her make maybe some camper stew since it's cold outside. She just finished the food, so I'm about to have them grab some and just catch up over dinner. And I swear, this cat, I'm pretty sure this is the one, keeps trying to eat the food off of the counters. Ty. Like, that is one thing the Sims cats do that drives me insane. She's already feeling flirty just from being around him. So let's go ahead and invite him to stay the night. And then maybe flirt a little bit. I'm going to have her be charming. A sleepover sounds great. I mean, I hope so since he's about to move in. I think she would also be telling him that he looks good. Oh no, what's wrong with Rain? I don't know why he's having such a hard time going to sleep, both of them. Okay, maybe he's about to fall asleep then. Let's have him try to go night-night.
Abadola. Barbahe Grenache.
Girl, no, we're not worried about the cats right now. Interact with Keith. You haven't even seen him. Okay, but propose is crazy. He is definitely going to be proposing to her, not the other way around. Okay, maybe I want to have her ask an indecent question. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be ask a risque question. Oh, he is definitely feeling flirty. Let's also ask like some of the relationship questions. Maybe ask about his satisfaction. I know it's telling us, but I want him to tell her.
Aspina, Zanks,
Frolis Girga.
Boba, Pinkubu Koiba,
Pirus Kansas.
Yivs.
I'm feeling very satisfied in our relationship. Y'all, I think I want to have them woohoo, and then when they're done, I'm going to have Keith check on the kids to give Indy a little bit of a break. And I know they just had their babies, but I don't care. I don't care because it's The Sims and it's not real. I feel like Indy would have been counting down the days for him to come over and spend the night. And not him cheering. He's like, I thought you would never ask. All right, they just finished. It says, super satisfied with the relationship and pleasantly satisfied from the woohoo. So I think I'm going to have her try to soothe him to sleep. And let me see how Brooks is doing. Brooks is actually doing fine, but I am going to have him just go ahead and use his diaper so that Keith can change it before they go to sleep for the night. Indy is exhausted. I feel like the days are going to be so long for her now that she has 2 babies and like farm animals. Because when Keith moves in, she's also going to have a horse. Y'all, this man still is not asleep. Okay. I think he's finally falling asleep now. All right. I'm not really sure why it took so long, but I'm just glad that he's asleep now. Look, not Keith going back to sleep. He's like, well, guess you don't need my help. I'm going to bed. All right. I'm also going to have her go to bed because tomorrow is going to be a big day for her. I'm going to be doing her party, which is also when she's going to age up, and then Keith will be moving in. Okay, it is the next evening. Indy is making her cake because her housewarming just started. I had her host this as a neighborhood potluck because that's kind of the closest thing I can think of for a housewarming. No, not Vince showing up in his Halloween outfits. Hold on, we need to change this. Let's give him his normal party outfit. It's not that kind of party. But I invited all of her neighbors, and I also invited a couple of people back from Oasis Springs. She cooked some bass, and then she's waiting on her cake in the oven. But let me see if any of the new neighbors have showed up. So this is one of them. I got most of these from the gallery. He is from the Connolly family. His name is Gabriel. He is an investor, and his wife stays at home because they have a lot of kids. She does work, but she just works from home. So she is in education. And then it looks like we've had a few others show up. So this is Ariana McGuire. She has a husband and I believe a toddler and an infant. So I see some play dates in the future with her. Then we've got Nora McAllen. I'm not too sure where her shoes are, but they're a small family. It's her, her husband, and her daughter. So we should see the rest of them around. It looks like they're all showing up with their food too. So I'm going to have Indy just kind of go and mingle. We're going to thank everybody for coming, and maybe she can get to know some of her neighbors a little better because no, someone already took a piece of the cake. Okay, we'll have to have her make another cake, but for now I'm just going to have her socialize. Oh my gosh, Monet. This is not the Halloween party. Of course, I did invite the girls from home. So she invited Monet, Emma, and I think she also did invite Aaliyah. All right, we're going to have her just, I don't know why she's so angry. Maybe we can just compliment her potluck item and that will hopefully cheer her up and talk about a new idea with her. I did go ahead and add Keith to the household, so him and his horse are here, but I didn't transfer any money over with them. I just moved him by himself. Why is everyone angry? I'm also going to have Keith go around, though, and just greet everyone and ask how they're doing. All right, I think I want to have Indy also talk to Dakota. Dakota is a townie I created. Him and his daughter live here in Chestnut Ridge. I'm going to thank him for coming and enthused about cooking because Indy maxed out her cooking skill off camera. So she's now at level 10. She's a pro. Maybe I might have Keith talk to some of like the husbands. Let me have him go over and talk to Tobias. We'll compliment his potluck item. Oh, look at them. Maybe do an impression. Okay, now that she's gotten a chance to talk with everyone a little bit, I'm going to try to have her make another cake. I would like for her to blow out the candles before the end of the event, but worst case, I will just have her do it after everyone goes home for the night. I had her make a matcha cake. I'm going to try to make another one because I feel like it was fitting for the challenge. Indy's matcha cake is done, thank God, and I hurried up and threw some candles on it. So I'm going to have her go ahead and blow out her candles. I think this is so cute. She's surrounded by friends, new and old. Look at everyone cheering for her. Aw, I love this. She's in her hosting era, in her mom era. I love that. Now, usually you get like a little pop-up when they age up. Oh, okay, I guess she's going outside to do it. I still don't understand why Sims do this, but, you know, as long as she ages up, I guess it's fine. Andy aged up, adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, and midlife crises await. The perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. Yay! Look at her. Right, so now that Indy is aged up to adult, we're gonna go ahead and switch her her aspiration to the expert nectar maker one. I think it's still under food. Yeah. So it looks like for this we're going to have to achieve level 5 nectar making, make 50 bottles of excellent quality nectar, and then make 100,000 simoleons selling nectar. So this, I think, will definitely be a challenge because I really haven't spent a lot of time in general with nectar making. So we're going to see how difficult this ends up being. She still has the ones that she made. They're normal quality, but they're not aged yet. So I'm going to leave them alone for a bit and for now just have her come over and finish socializing. It looks like a few more guests turned up, and I'm just so happy with how her story is developing so far. It does look like something is wrong with Bluegrass, so let me check on him. Oh, his fun is a bit low, so I think I'll have Keith ask him to train. And hopefully that will get his fun up. I just can't believe how much Indy's life has changed. I feel like she still has so much to do. But it's crazy looking at episode 1 where she was with Dawn and just starting out in her almost empty apartment. And now she has a house and a family and animals. That's crazy. I do think this is a good place for me to leave off on today's episode. I feel like so much happened. Indy is a mom. She's a homeowner. Keith has moved in and she aged up. So a lot going on in today's episode. And I can't wait to put out another. In the next episode, you can expect to see more of her completing her goals for the challenge and also still just getting to know more people in Chestnut Ridge and kind of trying to become a local. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed, please be sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.